Yeah, we're back playing Diablo 3 here. Of course, this is my video. I own the rights. I'm expressing it in my own way. As you can see, we're getting started here. I'm in the middle of Desertville here. I can understand why some seniors, especially World War II veterans who play the Diablo 1, Diablo 2, can never get tired of it, even as a kid.
And at the end of days, the first sign shall appear in the heavens. Justice shall fall upon the world of men. The armies of light and shadow will clash across the fields of eternity.
Good versus evil. It's enough to make Van Gogh the artist what I have a heart on. I think they did an amazing job of the graphics. If you think about how far video games have come, as I mentioned before, the Atari, Nintendo, and Xbox 360.
Leah, are you all right, my girl?
It was nothing, Uncle.
Taking a little break recap here for those of you who never played before. I recommend it for
But
families.
there's still work to be done. If these translations are correct, the powers of hell could already be on the move.
I think King gets to everybody.
Must be told of the
It's a
coming
grandfather from a different father.
You do believe me, don't you, Leah? It has begun.
Leave it, Uncle. It's not important.
Let's see. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Ta-da! For those of you who don't know the Chief of Chief, who's that right there? Can't get any simpler than that, especially on Halo 4. If you're not on my team, then it's after all a game. No, I don't want to connect right now. I'm in Act 3 normal. Give me that. If you don't like your controller options, you can go here. Open my character up. Quest select. Request. Unexpected allies. Level experience. Choose mode. Normal, nightmare, hell, and inferno. Then you go to, if you missed the video part, when you're up a level, you can go here. It's usually found under a video. Quest dialogue, subtitles. Yes, Gamma. If you're reading, you don't like reading in the dark, and tone it so your TV screen displays it as bright as possible. That way, you're not straining your eyes. Something most families need to work on. Don't read in the dark. Turn a light on. A 40-watt bulb does wonders, especially if it's LED. It's like 10 cents a volt. Much like what's on those Christmas lights right there. I support Christmas. Why should it be once a month? There are many soldiers out there who haven't even come home yet and have had nothing to look at Christmas lights wise, which is why I haven't taken it down. If someone, say, deprived you of your kid, would you take it down? Ladies, y'all thought you got hurt. Oh. Needs to say, I have no respect for anybody who deprives anybody of a kid. I mean, that's just not right. I have a lot of heart for kids. Sporting YouTube, Xbox, video games. What better way to take your frustrations out on the day instead of on your families? How about that one? Only cowards type their frustrations out on their kids. I did say that. Plus, if you did anything like that on a military installation anyway, they would punish you for years to come. After all, kids are not your boxing bag to blame for a bad day at work. Think really hard about that one. It also falls in line with harassment and domestic violence. Look that one up. Don't do it at home. Treat people with respect regardless. Oh, and if you're at a game electronics store and they ran out of games, I also support GameStop. Any installation has GameStop most day and age, especially out in the middle of nowhere. Bear in mind, it's a first come, first served video game. Video games. If you're looking for something like Black Ops Ghost, the latest one, they might have a delay. So if you called them up and said, hey, I want to order one like a month in advance, chances are you have it ready by the time its due date arrives. The earlier, the better. Back to gameplay. Here you have a list of extra options. Display player health bars, display player names, display healing numbers, display damage numbers. Keep in mind, I did say that health potions here are costly, so when you're up against the meanest witch ever, like I just went through, or somebody who takes the likes of making you look like child's play and using you for a play toy, I suggest you work on your level gaining experience. Like Final Fantasy, you want to go somewhere and beat the crap out of a bunch of enemies and then go back to beating this person up. They're basically telling you you're not at the right level yet, in not so many words. Especially for you ladies. There's lady characters on here. Why should guys have all the fun? I did say that. Moving along. Quest. Yeah, that one. I'm at level 10. Get back out of there. I've been getting pretty far. I know some hardcore players will stay up all night long, only to be told you'll never catch up to my no sleeping, playing all night, all day record. It'll take you a couple years. On here you have your choice of characters, just like Final Fantasy. The latest one is coming out. Snow returns. You haven't even beat the previous one yet. Y'all better catch up. For more information, look that up on your local GameStop player video release website. Apparently I have not Enchantress, Scoundrel, but you want the best player, especially when you're going against the meanest boss.
We are the hand of the prophet, the souls of the virtuous.
Oh, never mind.
But I was not finished.
Really, it's not going to work.
Julius is doing pretty well. Considering I hide most of my goodies like most folks who play Diablo right here in the storage bin. At the end of the hour where you're falling asleep, you can't play it all. Courageous Thrash, 66. Imagine the power of that guy. Like I said, as you work your way up, the more stuff you gain out. And this blacksmith will help you with your weapons. He'll add stuff. I'm at a point where I could put crystals in my weapons, like this guy right here, the King Gourmet of Wounding. Put it in your stash, or you can hold on to it. Some amount of stuff I'm carrying around. Like I said, you get to a point, just like Skyrim, where you're carrying too much, and it'll tell you you're carrying too much. I'm not able to equip this or carry it, so then you got problems because you got a 60 plus weapon laying there on the ground and you can't pick it up. You have to come all the way back. Hopefully it's still there, it doesn't dissolve. If it does. Keep in mind, most parents, especially you kids, will tell you to your face, this is not an excuse to blow off your homework. Nice try. I did. It would be, yeah, homework's done. That should be following your mouth, other than stalling. Did you even do your homework, question mark? Stay in school. Don't blow off school just because you want to play video games. That's not a good excuse. Get adventure rings. And look, make sure you're sure before selling something again that might be needed later in the game. And this is where you can find if you got someone online, multiplayer wanting to play with you. They'd be right there under options. Actually, it's under your select control. On your pad. It's actually on your start menu. Press start and it'll bring you right there. Back to the sewers of Colosseum.
I found my mother, Adria. She's alive. But the Imperial Guard is holding her somewhere down here.
We will find her.
You see, my weapon's very powerful because it lights up. Now you want to make sure you have the maximum effect. You don't know what you're coming into. So you see that shield right there, that'll withstand a T-Rex at 900 yards.
So Magda was telling the truth. Somehow I knew my mother was alive. I always knew it.
But you never knew her. Be wary, Leah. Things are not as they seem sometimes.
Watch out for these dead bodies. They tend to spill out something like coins or something. Make sure you have your save on. It's built in within the game. And a lot of memory.
These more Not enough fuel.
Nothing more than a scrap.
Still recharging.